Let's check your breathing to see if how you're breathing is relieving stress and pressure from your neck, your upper back, chest tightness, or if it's causing it. Now, when we breathe, we think about a lot of rib cage movement. Our lungs sit underneath our rib cage. So our ribs should move when we take a breath. So we should get movement here, we should get movement here, we should get movement out here. We should get lots of rib cage movement. Now, what I tend to see in those with upper chest, neck, and upper back tightness is they tend to have a shifting breath, meaning they tend to breathe up where their rib cage slides up and slides back down. So if you go look at yourself in the mirror and watch yourself breathe, maybe a sports bra in the mirror, and you can see if you shift up and if you shift down with your breath. So your rib cage will move like it's sliding up and down. You won't get any great movement from the joints. So let's check that now. So we have joints in the back connecting to our spine and joints in the front connecting to our sternum. And now what we need to see is all of these joints have movement. And so what that looks like is a movement out. So you're seeing the rib cage move out and back in, and out and back in. So your lungs sit under here as your diaphragm pulls down, pulling in air. We get that nice rib cage movement to help with expansion to make room for all that air and pressure. And now we also need our sternum to move. This is a very mobile part of our body. So take your hand and place it right on your chest. And then give a big breath. You should have some sternum movement as well moving out. So this is called your pump handle motion, and this is called your bucket handle motion. So you should have your ribs moving out like a bucket handle, and your sternum moving out like a pump handle. And this helps to bring air in, but it really helps release tightness. So you're gonna decrease that scalenes up here, pec minor, all right, sternocleidomastoid, this guy that gets so tight. And so when you have that shallow breath, you reinforce all this muscle tightness up here that's overworking. This is an accessory breathing pattern. Now, I'll often see this breathing pattern in somebody who tends to overbrace, so they're always holding their abs really tight or even moderately tight, because then there's nowhere for that extra pressure to go. Someone with back tightness maybe, then you're not able to get that really good 360 expansion or 360 breath that's happening. And so you'll see maybe either if they let their abs go, then you'll see this big belly breath and not any movement in the back or sides. So you should see movement out to the side when you breathe, okay? Because that's the direction those ribs are going, all right? So you should see a little belly, a little side, a little back, and you should feel that all around expansion, not just no rib cage movement and a lot of belly, which is what people feel when they relax their abs. All right, so think about that. Do that rib cage check. Place your hands on your sides. How much can those bucket handles move? Place your hand on your sternum. How much can that pump handle move? And see if you can feel the movement that should be happening, and see if you can work on improving that movement, which will then help this area and this area feel so much better.